Wednesday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus our home run calls of the day. Alongside my co-host Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. We've got some great picks for you today on a wild Wednesday. We've also got some nice dinger calls for today. Super excited about that. Just as a reminder, our picks are available on sites like Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, CHALKBOARD, ParlayPlay, and if you don't have those apps, now's the time to download them. Use the promo code LineStar when you do, so you can get up to $100 of your first deposit match using that promo code. Again, it is LineStar. And the tool that we are using to help us find the edge in the prop market is called the Props AI tool. You can find that on the LineStar app, linestarapp.com. Now let's get into it for today. But before we do, got to give a shout out to one of our coworkers here at LineStar. Eli had a giant takedown last night in DFS. I believe it was $20,000. Is that right, Tyler?
That is right. Congrats, Eli. Way to go.
Congrats, Eli, on the big win. Of course, using the LineStar software. So make sure if you guys are playing DFS or prop betting, got to check out the LineStar app, linestarapp.com. It has a nice lineup optimizer that I'm sure Eli was cranking out some lineups yesterday with them. So make sure to check that out. And if you are a LineStar subscriber already and you are in the LineStar chat, be sure to congratulate Eli on his big takedown. Congrats. All right, let's get into it for today. Tyler, where are you headed for your prop bet today?
For my prop pick, I'm going to have to go with Spencer Schwellenbach over 3.5 Ks at minus 130. Our LineStar projection is 4. Consensus is 3.8. He is a very good Atlanta pitching prospect. He got a little shelled last time out, but he has still been over in both of his starts. He averaged 11.8 Ks per 9 in AA. He's now up in the majors, and he's at about 8.4. So with that difference of, 3.4 Ks per 9, I think that at least 8.4 per 9 is going to stick, and that should be good enough to get us over, even in a tough matchup he's got today. So let's go Schwellenbacher over 3.5.
Love that name, Schwellenbach, too. Perfect baseball name, or if he wasn't, he'd probably be maybe like a composer from like the 1800s. What do you think? Schwellenbach? Yeah. Good old Schwellenbach score coming at you. I don't know what they used to say back then. Anyways, all right. For my prop bet, I'm going to the New York Mets, and we're looking at Starling Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar's projection for him is 2.5. He's been over this 8 of the last 10 games, and this is a righty bat with a 500 average, 1125 OPS over the last week. He's also top 10% exit velocity over the last 2 weeks. And he's also better against left-handed pitching, which is what he'll be doing today. He's got an 886 against them. Today facing Miami southpaw Braxton Garrett, who he's actually 4 for 7 against. Small sample size, but hey, he's gotten a couple knocks off him in the past. And today's game is at Citi Field, 75 degrees and 10-mile-an-hour winds out to left field. Like the conditions there. Also, the New York Mets in general, even though they've had a pretty disappointing and miserable season, this month they haven't actually been that bad. In fact, they have the 5th highest team average in June, 6th in WRC plus, which of course is runs per plate attempt adjusted for league and ballpark. So Starling Marte in a nice spot here to hit the over on 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. It's probably the one that I'm most confident in of all the batter props for today. I didn't love a lot of the batting props for today, so that's the one that I like the best. Starling Marte. Let's get it. What do you got for a bonus for us today on this Wednesday?
Go. Bonus-wise, we're going to go with David Peterson over 4.5 Ks. That's a minus 145. It's a lot of juice, but if you're an underdog or a PrizePicks, I would say go with it. LineStar projection 5.6. Consensus is 5.2. He is a 24% K rate over his last 20 starts, and Miami is tied for 8th in the MLB with the most Ks to left-handed pitching. He has a BABIP of 50 points higher at home, so he is just simply a better pitcher at home as well. So I like Peterson going over.
All right, for my bonus pick today, as I mentioned, didn't love a lot of the batters props, but I was definitely looking at Phillies bats for today, specifically Bryce Harper over 1.5 bases. I actually really like this play here today because Bryce Harper has been on fire, seemed to get rejuvenated by that trip across the pond to jolly old London. Had a great game there, had a bomb in the first game. And in fact, he has a 417 average, 1338 OPS over the last 7 days. So he's been heating up. Lefty bat again with a 924 OPS to righties. In fact, that makes him a top 5% hitter against righties. Today he'll be going up against Boston righty Nick Pivetta, who's been good. 611 OPS to lefty bats. That's 100 points lower than MLB average. So he's been good, but he can be shelled. And I think that could be the case today with some pretty favorable conditions at a very hitter-friendly venue at Fenway Park. Bryce Harper, top 5% exit velocity as well over the last 14 days. So hitting the ball really hard. And at a hitter-friendly venue like Fenway, my money's on Bryce Harper to go over. May even have a nice bomb there today. Another bat to look at, of course, is going to be Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber is an interesting play as well. I saw some people in the LineStar chat thinking Schwarber was going to get a Schwar bomb today. So not a bad thing to bet,
June.
especially at Fenway.
It's June. That's what he does. He is now the most efficient home run hitter in June ever.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, then let's go. Maybe I should change my prop.
With his 2 home runs yesterday, he went to every 10.2 at bats. He hits a home run in June, passing Babe Ruth, who was at like 10.4.
Nice, Tyler, bringing the stats here today. I like those Schwarber stats for us on this Wednesday. All right, so maybe we switch it to 1.5 bases for Kyle Schwarber. See what you can do there with that. All right, but for our main picks today, here's what we're rolling with. We're putting in a ticket for Tyler's pick, which was Spencer Schwellenbach over 3.5 strikeouts, and we're going Starling Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. If you'd like to tail us on Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay, make sure to do so. And if you don't have those apps, download them. Use the promo code LineStar for $100 of your first deposit match. Plus, if you haven't already, do us a huge favor right now. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel so you know when we're coming out with all of our other content, including best ball content that we are currently cooking up right now. So make sure to check that out and comment below. A comment enters you into our prop bets contest that we have every day here on the show, whereby if we go 2 for 2 on our main picks, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. So if we go 2 for 2 on our main picks and 2 for 2 on our home run calls, we'll give out $100 to a randomly selected commenter. So you got to be in it to win it. Make sure you comment below and let us know if you've got any locks for today, because quite frankly, today was a tougher day for me to find something. Sometimes it comes to me faster than others, but today Starling Marte came to me pretty quick, but was kind of digging around there. But now I should have changed it to Schwarber. That was a good stat you pulled out there, Tyler. Nice work. All right, let's get into it. Home run calls of the day. Headed for a bomb on this Wednesday?
I'm going to go to Big Meat Pete Alonso plus 400 to hit a bomb. He has 2 home runs in 20 plate attempts versus Garrett. He has an ISO of 333 off him. We got warm weather. Winds are blowing out. Alonso has a 283 ISO versus left-handed pitching over the last 150 games. And he's just due for a bomb. Plus 400. Let's go.
Nice conditions there at Citi Field. Also nice conditions at Great American Ballpark, a.k.a. Great American Small Park. And that's where I'm calling Jose Ramirez for a bomb today, plus 360. J-Ram is slugging 582 versus lefty this season with a 269 ISO against them. And he's had 2 home runs in the last week. Top 10% hitter versus lefties. Today going up against a tougher lefty for the Reds and Nick Lodolo. But Lodolo's given up a home run each of the last 3 home games. Also, J-Ram, 2 for 2 against Lodolo with a home run in there. He's also done really well at Great American Ballpark. 5 home runs there in 21 games. They don't call it the Great American Small Park for nothing. J-Ram, bam. I'm calling it for today. What do you think?
I like it.
J-Ram.
He's been insane lately. Why not hit another today? And Lodolo is a fly ball pitcher, so that ball is likely to get up in the air.
Yeah, got to watch for that at Great American for sure. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out. I believe this game was probably let me just double check on the MLB Dinger report here for our good old home run calls. I want to give you guys the accurate information. Yes, best Dinger conditions We give that a home run score of 146. That's the highest on the slate for today, that Cleveland-Cincinnati game. So that's why I thought I might go with that one. So J-Ram Bam, let's get after it today. Let us know where you're headed, either in home run calls or prop betting. A comment enters you into our prop bets contest. Again, we give out money every day on this show if we go and hit our picks, because we put together an entry as well. So if we win, you win. That's the way it goes here on the LineStar YouTube channel. So go ahead and comment below. And Tyler, I saw in yesterday's breaking news with the Joey Chestnut news that he was not going to be allowed to compete on the 4th of July. So I released a statement. So it's really looking like Joey Chestnut will not be in the hot dog eating contest, but it is now official. And I hate to break that news to you if you didn't already know.
I did not know it was official. Last I heard yesterday was they are trying to change the rules to get him in, but there's no talk of that, or like no guarantee that was going to happen.
Yeah, I just saw that he had released a statement that just said, hey,
yes,
this is what's, basically what was going on, and that, hey, I'd love to be there, but they've changed the rules. They're not allowing me. I don't know. Something fishy going on. Would love to bet the over on some hot dogs on 4th of July. Oh, well.
Can't bet the over without Joey Chestnut.
It's going to be weird. That's for sure. All right. That's going to do it for us today on the show. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors. And be sure to stay tuned to the LineStar channel. We've got tons of content coming your way. Also, check out Tyler's DFS breakdown for all you guys crushing it in DFS. And again, congrats to Eli for the big takedown. We'll have to get him on here on the show and talk us through some DFS tips and tricks. He is one of our engineers here that helps us work building the software. So I think that would be really helpful to have him on the show coming up here soon. So we'll try to get him on for you guys. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys. Good luck.